Today we're ranking the 5 best NBA players under 25. Let's get straight to it. At number 5, Bam Adebayo, Miami Heat. Though a bit on the older side at 24, this is as low as we can possibly rank a player who's already been the defensive anchor and a key facilitator on a finals team. And an all-defensive second teamer 2 years running and an all-star in 2020, Bam Adebayo offers just about everything you could ask for in a modern center. He can switch, pass, finish lobs, and attack off the dribble against slower, big man opponents, which compared to him is essentially all of them. He's also making steady year-over-year progress as a mid-range shooter. If Adebayo's trajectory in that specific area continues and he becomes a viable three-point threat, he could settle in as a perennial presence on all NBA teams. If you had to pick a nit, it'd be that Adebayo isn't an elite rim protector, but that may just be part of the bargain with a center who's quick enough to shuttle all over the floor and spends plenty of time checking guards and wings away from the basket. With 2020-21 averages of 18.7 points, 9.0 rebounds, and 5.4 assists, plus more win shares than any other sub-25 player, Adebayo established himself as a genuine star with a strong likelihood of improving that status. He's a two-way difference maker and an integral piece on a big-time winner, a rarity for players young enough to make that list. At number 4, Zion Williamson, New Orleans Pelicans. Projections are always harder without precedents. We've never seen a player with Zion Williamson's combination of bulk and athleticism, which makes it difficult to know how he'll age and what kind of player he might someday become. It's easy to forecast an early peak, a short prime, and a quick decline when you think about the sheer strain his size puts on his joints. A torn meniscus that produces a 24-game rookie season didn't exactly push these worries aside, particularly with a handful of previous health issues hitting in both high school and college. Weigh all that against another unprecedented aspect of Zion, his early career production, and the decision only gets more fraught. Why shouldn't the only 20-year-old ever to average at least 27 points per game with a true shooting percentage north of 60% be first on this list? And what's to make of that fact the concept that Point Zion was only implemented midway through last season? Maybe he'd been playing with one hand tied behind his back all along until the New Orleans Pelicans figured out how to use him. What if he becomes a reliable outside shooter? What's his future as a defender look like? How long will it take for him to prove he can lead as a winner? Williamson is one of one. His risks are unique, as are his skills and production. That confounding package of uncertainty still lands the 21-year-old very high on this list. There's a roughly equal chance that he belongs as a high or second as low as the 10th, depending on whether you put more stock in his offensive production or his health and non-scoring shortcomings. At number 3, Trey Young. At 22, Trey Young was the central figure on an Atlanta Hawks team that took the eventual champion, Milwaukee Bucks, to 6 games in the Eastern Conference Finals. Playoff success isn't always a factor in these rankings, but when the player in question is so clearly the driver of what makes his team a postseason threat, it's gotta be. A figure bettered only by Stephen Curry among lead guards.
Empty trip to see if the Hawks can get a better possession here. Corner 3. Game 2, 15 points in game 1. Here's Young with Thibault on him. Nice. There's the third-year player out of Maryland has checked into the game, scored 20 points. And also the fact that he can move.
At number 2, Jayson Tatum, Boston Celtics. With 4 NBA seasons logged, Jayson Tatum is one of the old heads on this list. But he's still just 23, which makes his achievements to this point all the more impressive. Tatum is the only player on this list, the man at number 1 excluded, with an all-NBA nod, and he's also distinguished by his role in a remarkably consistent high level of team success. The Boston Celtics forward is laps ahead of the sub-25 field with 50 career playoff games, and it's not like Tatum was a bit player in any of them. Tatum basically entered the league ready to compete at the highest level. And at number 1, Luka Doncic, Dallas Mavericks. Luka and Oscar Robertson, who benefited from the comically up-tempo early 60s, are the only players to average at least 25 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists over their first 3 seasons in the NBA. You've got to go back a long way to find someone who is this good this young in NBA history. Well guys, thank you so much for making it to the end. Be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to Sport Utopia, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching.